All right, hello and welcome back to our continuing series in Stellaris, where we are trying to survive an alien invasion from this wormhole up here, as the Rihi'Nara Democratic Stars, which are really the space lions from Twilight Imperium. Um, and so yeah, so last time we've kind of explored more and we expanded out. We're right now trying to take Phonak and colonize this great planet here. So yeah, we're gonna start things up. We're also trying to research more about what these aliens are that are coming through. And our immediate concern right now is we need to get alloy production up. So I'm producing more. Another foundry here. We had crime explode on our planet, so I had to build a precinct house, but eventually, hopefully, that will go away and I can replace that. All right, we found a dead planet. When the science ship Sagan tried to do a basic tectonic scan on the planet Davasa 4, as part of its survey routine, it got no results. Specifically, it got one result. The planet is dead. The core of the planet has been completely cooled and solidified into a single ball of dense iron and magnesium. It is theorized that even with advanced technologies, it would be impossible to make this world livable by terraforming it. That's interesting, because terraforming has traditionally been really good. All right, this one just gives a straight bonus, so we are going to take discovery as meaning. The Yukon finished up down here at Phonak. All right, we want to immediately get something over. All right, we need more alloys. Can we get more alloys? We can get more alloys. All right, so we're colonizing this planet. We need a name. It will be those names, but I want it to be. I need like something from Lion King or something. I mean, Old Albania is really Pride's Rock. I don't know what this would be. We're just gonna random it. Port Karakosko. Karakosov. All right, well, we're gonna run with that. All right, so we're sending off our first colony. That's cool. Oh, we researched. Excellent. We now have powered exoskeletons. So what do we want? Ooh, artificial workforce would allow us to get robots, which allow us to have more stuff or more people. Ooh, that actually sounds pretty good. The only issue is it will cost alloys, so we really need to get the alloys production up. All right, so this guy just leveled up as well. Rumber 2 is pretty good, but Meticulous allows you to get more anomalies, which is actually really good in this game. So we're going to get Meticulous. The Yukon finished up. So what do we need? We really need more alloys, but we actually, or not alloys, but minerals, but we really got the minerals. We may come down here and grab that. All right. I may actually, I don't really need it yet. Ooh. The amenities though. Oh, all right, time out. We'll deal with that. The amenities though, I may have to deal with. I think we have to build a hollow. We normally have to build a hollow theater anyways, but I think we'll do it. All right. Enemy analyzed. After painstaking study of the biological wreckage left in Aldous, our scientists believe that they may have the key to understanding the portal that looms at the edge of our system. Deep within the creature's tissue, an organic pattern has been identified, one that seems to resonate with the portal's fluctuations. By reverse engineering this frequency, we should be able to traverse the enigmatic rift ourselves. Further research will be necessary, but for the first time, the possibility of taking the fight to the enemy is within reach. All right, excellent. We just got wormhole stabilization as a research option. That will be potentially what we do next. You're done, but we're going to send you out here because we need to find that second planet. We really need another planet. And I need to drink. Just 1 second. All right. Oh, and I completely missed that there's just an alloy there. Okay, we may need to go up there and claim Salia after our Yukon is done producing or building our thing down there. Oh, we had an anomaly show up. Sure, investigate. Oh, discovery, strange eggs. If you hopefully copyright infringement won't happen here. Several patches of mucus can be found on this world. Much like swamps, these are covered with faint mist of vapor. Our scientists refuse to wade through these thick, sticky, slimy areas, but some of our officers reported seeing strange eggs sticking out of the muck. One scientist noted in the ship's log that they would not be returning to investigate. That job falls to someone else. So I send people in and and have that happen. Is Sigourney Weaver gonna be on the ship when I do this? Do I want eggs or do I want Unity? Actually, the better question is, do I want the influence? I want the influence, unfortunately. Oh, hey, but this got this. Okay, we're making pops. Make the pops. All right. Start everything up again. All right, let's hopefully find our other planet there. All right. You're doing that. All right. We have now administrative AI. All right, how much would it that is pretty expensive. I think instead we are going to grab blue lasers because we need to upgrade our ships. Hey, we found it. All right, so here's our other planet around the star Gatria. All right, so after Yukon is done, we'll send it up there. We need to build here and then here. Basically, however far away you are, the influence cost goes up. So if we went here, it'd be like 130 or something, and I don't want to pay that. And also, this is a good system here, so we'll go claim that one. All right, so ancient weather balloon. Kentaro Sakamoto has identified the mysterious airborne object on Devasa 4. Just a second. Ooh, excuse me. As an archaic weather balloon. Any markings that could have identified its origin have long been stripped away by the planet's extreme astrometric conditions. Radiometric dating suggests it's been present in Devasa 4's A's atmosphere for over a century, fluctuating in size as it travels listlessly through the planet's idiosyncratic pressure variations. Miraculously, the solar energy panels are still functioning, and its sensor array now carries a century's worth of valuable astrometric data. It will be of great interest to our researchers. All right, so we get some society research out of that. Oh, you're done. Where are you? All right, where do we want to send this guy? I think we want to go up here first, but then we'll send them back down. We definitely want to grab that at some point. All right, so you're continuing on here. We're building holo theaters. We now have decent alloy production, so someone leveled up. All right, you did. Nah, we'll give you carefree too. In this case, I think we're ready to just upgrade that person. All right. Are we still? Yeah, we're still doing first contact. Interesting. Well, we're 4 years into this journey, and we're about to colonize our first planet, hopefully. Are you this colony ship? Come on. Yeah. All right, I saw the colony ship. All right. You can upgrade? I can upgrade you. All right, but that's not what we want. We want to... I don't really think I want to throw anything at that. The last time they invaded, they were at 300. So we'll see how much they increase as with the next wave. I don't remember what the wave pattern was. So we'll see how much they increase. All right. Old Albania is doing this. Do I need to... Can I do anything to get rid of that? We'll expire in 12 years. All right, never mind. Can't do anything. I think we're going to need to build a city. Because now we're running out of housing. So all theaters will be finished in 30 days. Good. I need to get some more minerals. There we go. Ooh, what was that? All right. well, two things happened at once. We had whatever that is, which I think is the end of the first contact, and then we also have the first Rihi'Nar colony. Our colony ship has gently touched down on the sprawling savanna that covers much of Port Kosov. The shimmering air is dry yet pleasant, and a large herd of docile herbivores, aka dinner, can be seen observing from a distance as our first landing site is established. The ship has been permanently converted into the administrative headquarters of the new settlement, and its reactor core is in the process of being removed so it may serve as the colony's temporary power source. Hundreds of small tents and prefab shelters have sprung up around the former ship's massive hull as colonists begin to disembark in large numbers. The first Rihi'Nar city on an alien world. All right, so we can either have scientific progress that drives our colony forward, or we can embrace diversity. So we either gain energy or we gain physics. We have a lot of energy right now, so let's gain some physics. Yeah. All right. So, oh wait, there were a couple things. Oh, the old world, home to buried, decrepit buildings. Rihi'Nara 1 used. I think that used to be inhabited by a forgotten civilization. It is unclear how far this civilization advanced, though it is believed it has never gotten beyond the age of swords and spears. Large, broken down stone buildings, half-buried palaces, and crumbling walls were found, but no sign of steel or any advanced building material. How the life of such a young civilization was snuffed out is unclear. Astounding, so I can get some society and some relics. This is just better. So the question is, do I want more engineering or do I want more society? Society, typically, whenever I play, I seem to have a lot of society, but today it's actually different. We'll do understanding is progress. All right. So, time out. We need to do this. Void worms. Yep, knew it. We discovered that the far-reaching signals originate from a simple spaceborne organism we have taken to calling void worms. It appears that the galaxy is riddled with these creatures. From the varying wavelengths of the signals, we have determined that these creatures develop through several stages of growth before finally reaching maturity. Though they do not appear outwardly aggressive, their patterns of communication indicate coordination on a galactic scale. All right, we need to. One of the things that we can do here is actually research a cure to them. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, so we're waiting on that. We're gonna build. Oh, well, okay. We're gonna build here, and then we're gonna build there, and then hopefully by the time that's done, we'll be done exploring Gatria. All right, so. Yeah. So this is now what, the third video I'm doing for this, and it's interesting. You know, I'm actually finding I enjoy just chatting and kind of explaining how we're doing this, and also just kind of weaving the story. You know, we're really just trying to survive here in this universe, and we have echo simulation. All right, so. We want planetary unification. We get unity, we increase unity, and we get other edicts. Ooh, but genome mapping. Nope, we need the pop speed. All pops all the time. Ooh, I also didn't. So, okay. Yeah, our alloys are now eating a large bunch of our mineral production. So we need to keep an eye on that as we go through this. Devasava is continuing. Yeah, you know, back to what I was saying, you know, it's been fun. There we go. So that's done. We're going to send them on. Okay. So habitable world survey. We know now that life is pretty much out there. And so basically what we're going to do is efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus on planetary surveys of habitable life-bearing worlds. So yeah, it's just a fun little survey. All right, we get a surface beacon. We are receiving a weak signal from the surface of this planet. The source appears to be some kind of tracking beacon. Sure, let's investigate it. All right, so there we go. So now we're gonna go go place an outpost on Gatria, and then we'll build another city there. The Demon's Eye Nebula. I like nebulas. Nebulas are fun. Okay, that's not anything. Yeah, that's some fun things. There's a shroud. Is there anything in the middle? Nope. It may be over here that the links are. Huh. All right. Well, we'll see what happens in this galaxy. An interesting galaxy. You're building. You're doing that. But yeah. So it's been fun. It's been interesting. The Rihi'Naran civilization is thriving right now, I think. Ancient survey marker. A short-range transmitter was located on the surface of Rihi'Nara 3. It appears to be an ancient survey marker placed here eons ago to mark a large deposit of precious minerals. The miners it was meant for evidently never arrived, as the deposit is still here. Specimen obtained. Ancient mining transmitter. All right, so this is in discoveries. This is in our collection. So now, ooh, that's actually pretty cool. Minerals per 100 pops plus 2%. That's pretty cool. We're gonna need. This is our kind of our showcase, our grand archive, as they might call it. All right. So our head of research, we are of course going to get Spark of Genius 2 and get more speed upgrade out of it. All right. So these two are researching over here. This guy we're gonna actually take back after they research here. We're gonna send them over there. Because we really, well, specifically we're going to send them here because we really need to get those areas. We need to get here, 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 and here as our defensive locations. All right, Einstein is done. So we're actually we'll send Einstein up there actually. We'll have to decide where we send this guy. The Yukon is done. We're going to send the Yukon, unless this is like, we'll do that. But we need to colonize this. Ooh. Musical creatures. Interesting. Unity buff. Alright. La Isabella. Alright. Send that up. Let's see here. So yeah, you know, it's been a fun time actually. I enjoy talking with you all. We now have our researcher done here. We're gonna send them on. So actually, after the Yukon is done there, we'll send them to Davasa. Jeez, if I could speak. Whew. Ooh, a volcanic world. I love these. So, you know, before I was saying that everything is the same, this is one of the worlds where everything is not the same. They have some things that provide research, more minerals, and a lot of energy. All right, you're done. Go there. We're definitely gonna want to nab that. We're also gonna want to go down here. I think going down here is actually pretty critical. I'm really tempted actually to just build. Well, number one, build more of that. Get some more ships out. We may also need to build another. Oh, we only have one? Yeah. I was going to say we take the hit and get another scientist and send them out, but that may not be the case. All right. Well, we found dark matter. So we found another alien species. So these are the Delta aliens, and we're going to send them out. Where did we find them? All right. That's actually scary. This may not be, unless it's these guys down here. Nope, those are void worms. My guess is there's a void worm base over here somewhere. So we'll need to keep that in mind as we go through this. Ooh, you're done. So what I like to do is traditionally I will build a med center because all about that pop growth. But then also I'll build, I think if you build 2, maybe 3 districts, plus that, it will get you to the point where your planetary administration or your ship shelter can upgrade to a planetary administration. So right now we need mining districts. So we're gonna build one there. We can also get more minerals, so we'll just do that and we'll get that. So there we go. All right, so that's that. You're doing this. What are you? Oh, okay. This is for the we want to learn about all the stars in the universe thing. We'll do that. Oh, are there void worms over here too? Oh, God. Ugh. Void worms are just annoying. Like, if you're able to get the cure research, they become trivial, but it's still just annoying. Ooh, the Indonesia. That is our colony ship. All right, so we researched artificial workforce. Ah, we can get robots. We are going to get foil guns because again, we need to start upgrading our fleets. All right, we found protoforests on Bazkarats 2. Large patches of relatively short sylvan flora have been discovered on this world. These protoforests seem to be the earliest signs of forest-like life out there. We will add a detailed analysis to our database about this world for future study. We're doing all this stuff, and I need the influence though, because we need to expand. Nah, we'll just bank the unity. All right. So you finished. We still have a lot of planets here. We still have a lot of people here. Let's see here. So you convert consumer goods. They both convert consumer goods. Do I want to build robots on our homeworld? I traditionally don't put any like pop building stuff on our homeworlds. I kind of rely on everything else to push pops to the capital. All right, so we studied the compact star. This star is a sad reminder that all things in the universe are finite. Once a shining star at the end of its lifespan, it collapsed into itself. While studying this exotic celestial body, our science officer, Constanza Diaz, became fascinated with particle research. Oh, so they gained a particle research trait. Talk about, let me build something here. I think we want to build research. Anyways, back to this person. Yeah, see, so now whenever they are still a counselor, so we get chance of particle options, and we also have a higher research speed for particles physics. All right, cool. We'll leave that be. It's red, which means it's more difficult for them, and plus we need to start moving. We need to start exploring everything. Survey. What are you? Oh, I bet you're another star thing. All right, so the Yukon has finished here. We will have it build its mining station there, and then we'll send it down to Lethos. All right, so Dorfill done. Go there. All right. Ooh, these are the guys. I need to know. Ah, crap. All right, we need. Ugh. That's bad. We may need to fight there. Oof. Oof. Oof is what I'm gonna say. Because I think that's a. Oh, it is an alien species. All right, we need. Yeah, after you're done, we need to claim that. And actually, we need to start going up here. Yep. All right, there's space alien civilization. All right, we found someone, and they're gonna block us off this way, so we need to go this way. In that case, just research the star, and then get the heck out of there. All right, so we got our blue laser. I think we want better shields. All right, we also got this. What did we get out of this? We got genome mapping. All right, we want gene clinics because gene clinics buffs our pop growth. All right, I think we're at the moment where we need another construction ship. So we're gonna get that. You're at 20. All right, so like you to finish like as quickly as possible, because sometimes if the alien species is aggressive, we want console agenda. Oh, they can't. All right, so it doubled. That is what I'm seeing here. So you are not going to... You should run. You should not be in this fight right now. Alright, so if it's going to start doubling, then we have to figure out stuff. Alright, anyways. So you finish that. Go there. I think we're going to have to build a bureaucrat thing. Alright, so we got this guy here. We are going to send them... I think we have to send them down here. Yeah, I mean, if they're going to be... If there's something up here already, we're going to avoid that. Alright, they learn. We have witnessed a troubling trend in the biological ship attacks. Each wave displays improved coordination, adaptive tactics, and a methodical probing of our defenses. Sensor logs reveal shifts in energy signatures and targeting priorities, evidence of evolving strategies. These creatures, whether through instinct or collective intelligence, are becoming more formidable. If this pattern continues, the next wave will be even harder to repel. Strength to the defenders. With each successive wave, fleets arriving through the strange portal gain potency. Alright, keep that a note. But we did beat them. So that's good. Get out of there. Alright. So you're there. Yeah, we're gonna build down there. We're gonna double build. We gotta get that. And we are going to build a administrative office here because we need unity. All right. And then we can start filling out things here. We are going to buy some more minerals. We're going to buy some ships. All right, there's that. Go, my minions, go. All right, so the port area here, we really have to just wait for it to... Mushroom picking. A routine ecological study of our colony on Port Karakozov has stumbled upon a strange fungal life form. The science team reports that the surface of the mycelium is shimmering and colorful, but what was most intriguing to them was the fact that separate clusters seemingly communicated with each other whenever something occurred within a wide radius. Furthermore, the biology of the organism appears to be clearly alien to the ecosystem of the colony. Puzzled, the local science team has requested specialized report. Ah, but that influence. I also know this event. It's interesting. I need the influence right now. Sorry, mushrooms. All right. Thank God we're building that right now. Because we're going to beat this guy, which is great. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, get out of here. All right, where did we send this guy? Ooh. No. Yeah, go down there. That's right. That's right. We beat you up there. All right, anyways. That's what I have to say. Ooh, gemstones. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. Yeah, I think we just grabbed the 3. Okay, so this will solidify our hold here. Ooh, we have a 7, an 8. Science. Ah, okay. So this is a precursor person. We'll leave that be for now, but we may come back to that. All right, our Minister of State has moved up in the world, so we're gonna focus them on trade. Oh, I forgot about this. Time product. We don't really care. Like, I don't think we care about these biological things. Yeah, I don't really care about that yet. All right, so we got this. Go to Sahara. Yeah, get that. We may want to grab this broken asteroid base, though. It costs 1,000, but it gives us 30 and it gives us unity. Can we get it? Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Let's grab it. It will cost us. Oh, double. Oh yeah. Never mind. We need that. All right, task completed. Oh, I see. Okay, for those of you who have been watching this show a couple of episodes ago, maybe even the first one, we found an asteroid that had been hollowed out, and I think it was this guy. These are the Cuthaloids, and unfortunately, I think I'm screwed because I don't think there's no way I can get 600, and I don't have gravity snares. So this guy may be like, or yeah, 600. There's no way. This guy may be doomed. So we're gonna actually just build another science vessel and send it out. And that's unfortunate because that's our head of research. That was unfortunate. We're electing a new chancellor. We can, so when we, in the elections, we can influence things. It's still a random roll, but it increases it. But it also costs a lot of unity, and I don't really want to. All right, so there's that. We now have Latharos has built up its fun little mining outpost there. I think there's 14 there. I think we want to go that way. So we're going to send this up there. God, there's a lot of void worms. Ugh, there's a lot of them. Oh, our defense minister leveled up. Oof. Double down on the experience gain? Yeah. All right, so you ended. Go there. If we can cut them off, that would actually be huge. All right. Well, we need another one, unfortunately. So we're gonna go with you, and we'll experiment, or we'll get these two. Ooh, tough choice. Meticulous or Roamer 2. I think we go with. Yeah, we'll go with Roamer 2. It's a tough choice for that one. I think Rover 2 is better, though. Alright, so we're just gonna look at that. Oh, our colony has been established. Again. Ooh. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna sell some money. 1,000 money. We're gonna get some of that. So then that gives us enough to buy a med center. We need hilariously more energy. And we may want to grab another mining facility. Can we eke out? Yeah. We can sell. We have oodles of food, so we'll do that, and we'll get that. All right, there we go. We do now need to keep an eye on consumer goods, because we're spending a lot of them. We may have to turn this one. I generally turn the first one into an alloy producing world, but we may have to go the consumer route, or maybe we won't. I don't know. All right, we really need to contact these guys, like seriously. Like, come on, man. Please contact them. We also need, okay, I need to cut them off here, because I think they're coming down here. I think they are. All right, so we want to grab this, I think. Yeah, we just went over, so yeah, this will lower it down again. Yeah, we're gonna have to go down here and grab that one. I think the void worms are right there. That would be my guess. Which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. If we could grab Regis, that would be pretty nice. Oh, they have 2 of them coming? Oof. They're full-heartedly deploying to that. All right, we want... Oh, our factions have founded. So we have one that's called the Alien Awareness Foundation. Did any of the other ones? Nope. All right. All right, fine with me. Did you finish? Nah, you have a long way to go. Oh, they are trying to be elusive. Oh, they're hostile. Ugh, lovely. All right. Well, we'll see how this goes. I think we'll be able to manage it, but we'll see how this goes. I think one of the key things that we're going to need to do is build up our fleet. And build it up we shall. All right. So, here we go. Star of the Opera. While scanning the star Regis, our science ship's onboard computers quickly detected a repeating pattern in the radio frequency signals it emanates. An engineer recognized some of these patterns as a piece of music. This engineer proceeded to convert the patterns using a particular clear instrument and managed to produce quite a unique sound. A full recording of these patterns had been produced. Quite a beautiful sounding piece of music. With the right equipment, you can practically hear the star sing. Alright, that's cool. I want this planet. Oh, I want this system. Alright. The scientists on Port Kharkov were surprised to register an immense solar superstorm bypassing the planet. The storm, a coronal mass ejection that had apparently been missed by sensors, could have caused widespread and in many cases irreparable damage to the electronic infrastructure. Had the ejection hit the world, who knows how many would have died. Well, we're going to choose the one that only is positive, and yeah. All right, if we can grab Regis from under these guys, that would be huge, I think. All right, so there we go. We've grabbed that one. Oh, here it is. They intercepted... It seems they sent a covert force to intercept one of our cargo vessels in the Viskaran Maw system, seizing the ship and escaping into the depths of space before we could round a rescue. Well, that's scary. We need more alloys, like, badly. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oops. Sadness. No, keep going. All right. Oh, and now we get the other faction. All right, good. Oh, hey, what do you know? It's the void worms. Here are the void worm nests. Look at these things. Ugh. Ugh. All right, we're gonna see if we can beat them, because that's actually a pretty rich system. If we can beat them, that'd be pretty nice. Oh, but I think I see them coming. That's 9 motes. Woo! All right. The majesty of a rarely seen cosmic phenomenon has spurred Kentaro Sakamoto to new heights, brimming with excitement and new ideas. The only question is what branch of the service they should focus on. Well, I think we should do engineering. All right, come on, Regis. Gas or liquid? It mimics the flow of the liquid. All right, anyways. No, go away. Go away. Damn it. Whoops. All right, fine. They get it. Goodbye. You can have it. All right. Running away. Darn. That's a good system, too. We may have to take it. We may have to take it from them in a war. Ah, we were so close. All right. Oh, first contact. I'm actually going to see if I can... wait, is it... Okay. No, we're still doing it. Good. Oh, I'm going to go blow these guys up. Go attack them. Get out of my space. You attack my ships, I attack yours. They did it again. Alright, we're building a starport there. Alright, so there's that. What is that? Okay, I think it has one more. So we're gonna send that guy on. Alright. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That would have been a nice system to have. But now we can turn Kongoth into our system that we base our defense around. Over here, at least. Alright. You're both there. Are they attacking them? Oh, yeah, let's go. Get out of here. Alright. Go back home. You do need to be upgraded. Alright, let's see what our fleet actually is, because we may have to figure something out. Alright. Do we have any others? I mean, at the beginning, these guys should definitely be this way. I don't actually want to blue either. Sure. I'm out. Something happened. Oh, that's not good. Oh, good. All right. Thorquell Industries, mega corporation, ruthless capitalists. We have gathered considerable data on the inner workings of your anatomy, Rihi'Nara. One might even say we know you inside and out. Well, I don't like that. That's very rude. These guys are like the opposite of me. I would like to say that. This is a momentous occasion. We now hate each other. Yeah, so we're gonna send you that way. And Sahara is gonna build that. Good. Alright, there we go. I'm not building a spy thing around. Alright, go. I mean, as much as I don't want to, I will start doing that. Because I need to. Alright, go home. Alright, where's Sagan? Sagan's over there, Hubble's over there, Hawking's right there. That's challenging for them. Alright, moving on. Alright, you still have a ton of people. And I wish I could send you away. Alright, here we go. So we are adopting Galactic Ambition. Now we get an Ascension perk. So Ascension perks are these really powerful things that help you do stuff. They give you bonuses. Kind of map out your species. So you can be a technological ascendancy. Which is pretty good. We may actually not go that way. We may go Settlers of the Galaxy. Mainly because, as part of this, some of these are not part of the base game, as I've said. This is the heavily modded version. And I think one of these down here, like, really depends on, you know, having a ton of them. Yeah, like Imperial Ambition, you need Settlers of the Galaxy and you need Silver Tongue. And then if you take those two, then it builds into this. And this one is pretty good. And I've never done it. I do a whole bunch of other stuff. And I'm kind of thinking of doing it just because I think it'd be cool. But we'll see. And I thought I turned that off. Apparently not. So let's see here. Man, I thought I turned off those notifications. All right. So I am actually going to pause and see if I can turn those off. And actually, this is a good point to the end of the video because it's been 45 minutes and I didn't realize that. And I've been aiming for, you know, doing 30-minute videos. So we're going to pause right here and we'll be back.